Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another video. This one's another discussion video leading up to this year's Walking Dead universe. So, I had a lot of people go kind of ask me, they were like, Dan, when do you think that we will see Daryl Dixon release? When do you think Dead City will specifically release? When do you think all these shows will eventually come out? And I have given some brief thoughts on this, although I will be doing a full predictions on when I think these shows will be releasing. Now, obviously, this year is not exactly as, crazy as last year. Last year, we had The Ones Who Live, which around this time last year, we already knew that The Ones Who Live was going to be coming out in February. We already, had that idea. But this year, it's different because we're in January right now, and we still have not heard any information on specifically when any of these shows are coming out, which means we can do some predictions on when we think these are going to go down. Now, as for my knowledge right now, there are only 2 Walking Dead shows coming out this year, which is an 8-episode second season of Dead City and a third season of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. And Daryl Dixon, as far as I'm aware, is only 6 episodes. They haven't really spoken a lot about that yet. But I believe Daryl Dixon is only going to be 6 episodes for Season 3. Dead City, though, is going to be 8 episodes rather than 6, like the first season. So that would add up to about 14 episodes of Walking Dead this year. Which I gotta say, in previous Walking Dead years, that is not much at all. Like, compared to what we used to get, not at all. And it's funny, I would say that they're focusing on quality over quantity, but when it comes to The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon Season 2, I don't know if that's exactly 100% true. Maybe Dead City will be true, but because I do like Dead City a lot. I feel like Dead City has a chance to give us some really good stuff. Daryl Dixon really has to prove itself to me, I'm not going to lie, after Season 2. Season 2 kind of killed my interest in that Daryl show, I'm not going to lie, but, it is what it is. Hopefully Season 3 can kind of bring some of that back, you know what I'm saying? But at least in terms of release dates, now, this is a complicated one, because AMC, and if you didn't see the video we did yesterday, I'll kind of establish this for y'all. AMC, unfortunately, has been pushing Walking Dead in the corner. They just released a teaser yesterday for one of their big titles, Dark Winds, which releases on March 9th. Now, apparently, and I was looking into this, that season is going to be 10 weeks on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. So that right there just blocked the window. That just blocked the frickin' window completely. From March 9th to about midways into May, there is no chance of Dead City releasing. That just sealed the deal right there. So, and obviously, it's not coming out in February or March because Dark Wind starts March 9th on AMC at 9 p.m. on Sundays. So unless Dead City's releasing in a couple weeks from now, that is not happening, which means I think we've gotten our information on when Dead City's coming out, which is a shame, I got to admit. It's looking like it's going to be anywhere between the middle of May to the beginning of June. Which is just like, and listen, I hope they prove me wrong somehow, but I mean, how would they? They would have to start Dead City, like at the end of this month, to line up with when Dark Winds begins.
But in your f***ing head in Foxville, you don't know what the f*** that is, because 0 plus 0 is 0. It's 2.
We are not getting Dead City at least until May or June, which is insane. That is insane. And considering the fact that they said spring, good lord, late spring, I'd put it that, I mean, practically summer at this point, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, guys, I think we all got to kind of face the reality check here. I think Dead City is only coming out in May or June. So we're waiting a while. I do think we're waiting a while. And I'd say that the release date of Dark Winds pretty much just proves that point. Like, almost pretty much 100%. We are not getting Dead City anytime soon. We are waiting until May or June to get this season. And I would more so imagine June. Knowing them, because that's when Season 1 came out, they're probably waiting for a June release, which is just crazy. I mean, that is just crazy. I have a feeling the reason why that's happening is because The Last of Us is releasing probably in March or April. Which, I mean, Last of Us is apocalyptic content, and it is on HBO, and we know that AMC doesn't like to compete with HBO, like, at all, and we know how popular The Last of Us Season 1 was, and that's probably why they're avoiding it as well, too, but it's also probably because AMC just wants to release shows that they care about more at the moment, you know what I'm saying? Which, I've talked about that before. I don't think AMC respects the Walking Dead brand as much as they used to when the original series was on. I think when the original series was running, that was such a big title that they made time for it. I think nowadays with the spinoffs, they're kind of like, we'll release them when we release them, but we're not going to go out of our way to, clear up some space, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Walking Dead is that much of a priority for AMC, and I've mentioned this before too. It's not a new thing. I just don't think it's as much of a priority for them. That's why when Daryl Dixon season 2 was about to release, they're like, oh, it's coming out this summer. Oh, by the way, it's coming out this fall. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They don't care about The Walking Dead like they used to. Now, speaking of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Dead City, like I said, late May, more so thinking June. Admittedly, I think June is when this is coming out, which is insane considering the fact we had a trailer in July. But anyway, now, The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, I think this is the most predictable one. It's going to stick by the standard that it always has. I think it's going to be in September. I think we're going to get season 3 of Daryl Dixon in September. Probably based off the dates I was seeing, either September 10th or September 21st. I feel like either one of those dates will probably be Daryl Dixon season 3. That's what I'm thinking. And then that'll run us through until somewhere in November, and then that'll be the cap off of Walking Dead this year. So, yeah, it is kind of crazy to say that, like, we're probably not getting Walking Dead for another half a year. It does appear like that's exactly what's about to happen. So we're definitely, like, Walking Dead, like, I mean, I gotta say, man, Walking Dead on the channel, like, I'm gonna do my best to do Walking Dead videos every day, but it might not happen. Like, Walking Dead is seriously, like, pushing their buttons right now. I don't know. As long as, I mean, maybe they'll give us enough, information or stuff like that, but, yeah, Walking Dead is seriously, like, absent this year. Like, in comparison to what it usually is, this is insane. I've never seen anything like it. So, anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Post your thoughts, post your opinions, and when do you think these shows will release? When do you think these shows will be coming out? And do you think that there's enough Walking Dead content to go around this year? And do you think that they're focusing on quality over quantity? Because I would disagree with that, because I didn't think that Daryl Dixon Season 2 landed like it should have. To me, it just feels like it's just, I mean, minimal quality and minimal quantity. Not gonna lie to you. Hopefully Dead City is a great season, because we haven't had a great season since The Ones Who Live, which has been about a year now. So, yeah, it is, it's interesting to say the least. I definitely see why a lot of people are jumping ship. I get it. Especially when you realize that we're still, like, 6 months away, and we've been waiting, like, all this time already. Like, it's like, yeah, I get why some people are kind of just saying, screw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're here. We're going to cover it when it comes out. But I get why people are saying what they're saying. I really do. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Post your comments. And, of course, guys, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure, of course, to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected, every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.